Hey, there we go. Good morning, beloveds. It was a sweaty day in the park today. When I checked the app at 7, it wasn't even quite 7 o'clock this morning, maybe at like 6:30, it was 79 degrees. Fortunately, I think we may have a little bit of a break in the weather. It's only supposed to get up to 92 today. That does not say what it feels like it's going to be. And hopefully the morning temperatures will drop back into the mid to low 70s. Not going to count on it, but it'd be nice, right? So it was, but the squirrels came to play. The blue jays came to play. One of the blue jays literally landed on a post 3 feet in front of my face. And I got one really good picture and one pretty good picture. He turned sideways and my camera was too zoomed in. So I didn't get all of him, but like he was like in my face. It was great. I'm about to change it to my profile picture because it's so good. And the woodpeckers buzzed us. Like they came out of nowhere. And suddenly the pair were on the ground. And so they both got peanuts and they both flew off. We only saw them once, but the blue jays kept tagging us around the park. But it was great fun. It was great fun. All right. So let's do the housekeeping, which is just me reminding you we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. The website is creativelife.org. And then if you're interested in the email, if you'll email info@creativelife.org, you get one email a week, generally. I mean, we do live in hurricane country. So, you get one email a week and it just tells you what's going on for the week and the month. The hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it will take you there or to the person. And then also it's a blind CC. So nobody's going to see your email. You won't end up on anybody else's email because of us. We will keep that private to ourselves. Okay. So, and then the social medias, they are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark, and I am the running Rev Ryan on the social medias. So why I tell you this is because we don't monetize them. Like we don't ask you for money because we don't want to deal with the ads. You don't want to deal with the ads. We get that. So what we ask you to do instead is to bump us in the algorithms by engaging with the pages. Go like, subscribe, share, follow, comment based on which platform it is. And it'll bump us in the algorithms. We'd appreciate it because we think we have good stuff to share. All right. So Living Science of Mind. Collection of essays from his take-home course that you could send off from the back of the Science of Mind magazine. And honestly, what I believe is that these are essays written in response to questions that he got. Why do we talk so much about God? Bet he got that question a lot. So he answered it. It's much more personal, and one-on-one, like Ernest is talking directly to you, answering the question that you might have asked. I like it. The tone's a little bit different. And when you Google it, it says it's Ernest Holmes' commentary on his own seminary work, The Science of Mind text. Yeah, sorry. Don't mind the broadcast, the news, the commercial accent there. But we are in a little section called You, God, Your Personal Self. And so all of the articles start out with the blank that is you. So today we are going to do the healing presence that is you. So let me get my eyeballs and my light because, and let's see what the healing presence that is within you is about. There is a healing presence within you. This healing presence you must recognize before it can operate for you. Because, like every other thing in nature, it works according to exact and mechanical law. The God who is within you has already created this marvelous mechanism, which you call your human body. The intelligence which designed and projected this body must have perfect knowledge of all its parts. It must have a perfect understanding of all of its needs, and it must be able to rebuild those parts and supply those needs. The creative agency within you knows how to recreate, but this healing presence, being the very essence of your own nature, must flow out into action through your consciousness of who and what you are. Hence, you must recognize the great healer, the divine emancipator, from the physical bondage and pain as your true spirit. It also means you have to cooperate with it. Since the only final creative agency in the universe must be mind, and since you are mind, it follows that this healing presence performs its beneficent act through your consciousness. This is why you have always been told to believe. If you wish this healing presence to manifest itself, you must believe that it will do so. And having believed that it will do so, you must know that it is doing so, for it naturally follows that it can do for you only what it does through you. Again, like I said, you got to cooperate with it on multiple levels. You must believe in the healing presence within you and within all people. And then you must speak your word in such a way that this healing presence may, as it flows through the word, perform the miracle of life, which is the giving form to the invisible. Your word must be definite, conscious, and concrete. Okay, definite, conscious, and concrete. You got to know what you want, but don't get too specific. How do you want to feel? It's like, that's why Reverend Jesse does that red car exercise. It's like, you want a house, you want a friend, you want a partner, then you say what you want, what are the qualities that you want, but you can't pick a specific, ooh, words are hard today. You can't pick a specific address. You can't pick a specific person, because one, there's this thing called free will, and two, which is also why we say definite, conscious, and concrete, but we also say this or something better, because sometimes what we have in mind, there is something better, and our cup of acceptance or our mental equivalent isn't quite big enough yet. So we want to leave it open too. And we also don't want to cut off all of the amazing ways that spirit can respond. So, it's like, be definite, be conscious, conscious and be concrete, but don't be too specific. It's a fine balancing act. All right. You must know that the God within you I finished that, didn't I? Yes. Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. So I'm just going to go back and finish it. We're going to go back to your word must be definite, conscious, and concrete. You must know that the God within you as a healing presence is now the law of perfect life in your physical body. This healing presence is reforming your physical body. Continuously, it is recreating all its parts. And here's the cool thing, science backs that up. Science backs that up, because our cells are constantly, dying and regenerating, everywhere. Like they say by, every 7 years, every cell in your body has turned over. That's just kind of cool, right? Okay, the only way this healing presence can create for you is through the images of your thought, through the beliefs which you entertain, whether these beliefs are hope, fear, doubt, faith, or failure. Therefore, you must correct all beliefs which deny this healing presence. In fact, you must go so far as to deny that there are any negative agencies and affirm that the life principle within you not only destroys all fear in your mind, but dissolves every object of fear in your physical body. Hardball metaphysics. I get it. He is talking hardball metaphysics. If you succeed in healing your thought, then this healing presence will heal your body as it flows through the new thought pattern. For every denial of physical wholeness, you must supply an affirmation of your faith and confidence that the spirit within you, being perfect, acts as a law of wholeness to your body. Your body is a body of right ideas. The healing presence within you flows through all of these ideas, lubricates them with the oil of gladness, and makes perfect every organ, every function, every action and reaction. The healing presence within you already is perfect, and it is your recognition of this perfect indwelling God which makes possible the execution of the law of wholeness. The healing presence within you, being the same healing presence within all people, may not only become the law unto your own individual physical experience, but you may use this God power within you to help and heal others. And since everybody exists in the same medium of mind, when you desire to speak your word of healing for someone else, you should first recognize the healing God within you. After which, you should recognize the same healing presence within the one whom you wish to help. If you should make your direct statements for them as though they were yourself, your statements about them will become the law unto them, just as they have become the law unto yourself, establishing harmony in their physical being. State that your word is the law unto them, that it removes doubt and fear from their consciousness, and with the disappearance of doubt and fear, there will be a corresponding disappearance of their manifestation. The more you use the law of this healing presence within you, the more completely aware you will become of its effectiveness, and the more certain you will be that it is not I, but the Father that dwelleth within me, he doth the work. Or I would say, because, I'm quoting this, it is not I, but the Spirit that dwelleth within me, it doth the work. All right, so the next article will be the peace within you. However, we're going to deal with that for just a minute, the healing presence. Because we are going to remember, one, that healing takes many forms. Two, that there is this thing called race consciousness. And three, I don't want to use the word that I was about to use, stuff happens. Okay? I speak to you from the diagnosis of severe arthritis. I speak to you from the diagnosis of autoimmune. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I deal with chronic pain. I know that I am perfect, whole, and complete. I know that there is a healing presence within me. I also know that my body is what it is. And I took the quantum doctor, and I understand the bliss body, and I understand that there is a perfect pain-free body in the mind of God. It's not the body that I live in. And I'm not going to shut on myself, and I'm not going to think that I'm bad and wrong, because this is the experience that I am having. And maybe this is the experience that I signed up for whatever reason. I don't know. This is the body that I signed up for. So, there is a healing in the acceptance. There is also a healing in the willingness to work within the framework that I live in. I'm still, I still consider myself a very good practitioner, and I feel for the practitioners who, when physical ailments crop up, they think that it means that they're not a good practitioner. I want to say that it's Peggy Bassett, but I could be wrong, because Jesse tells the story where Peggy, a minister was dealing with a very serious condition. And I don't remember if it was MS or ALS or, one of the alphabets. And they asked this newly licensed practitioner to treat for them. And of course, the newly licensed practitioner kind of freaked out, going, "Well, you're a minister." And the minister and whoever it was said, "It's okay. It's not you that's doing the work. It's what you're going to that's doing the work." So, the bodies that we live with, the experiences that we live with, healing isn't the same for everybody. It's not. And, I'm also not going to let my diagnoses get in the way of, what I want to do. I'm still doing the thing. I just do them a little slower. And so that's, you gotta give Ernest some grace in that he is practicing hardball metaphysics in here. He's talking about hardball metaphysics, and allow for the variation. Don't shit on yourself, and don't cut yourself off, because sometimes that healing does look like the doctor that you've been to see. It does look like Ernest, there's a line somewhere in the textbook about everything under the sun is of God. So that means that the doctor and the medicine that you take are of God. So, do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. All right. Now I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a take care of business day, a take a break day, a take a nap day, a have a catter day, cuddle your fur babies day, a tell somebody you love them day, take a drink plenty of water day. I would tell you to stay out of the direct sunlight, but we ain't got to get no sunlight because apparently it's going to be mostly cloudy here today. A do be aware of the heat day, a summer is coming day, a do something fun for yourself day, a take care of yourself day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, because it is occasionally, and I understand that, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are spirit in motion, God in action, a brilliant light, a divine spark, a beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. And as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. All right, beloveds, take care of yourself. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me remind you. Explore the truth of your being. There, that's the one. Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. All right. Now, I'm going to remind you, Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around, tomorrow's Sunday. So if I go to the gym 8:45, I got to find out if my trainer's feeling better. If not, maybe 9:15. Otherwise, yeah. And then we will have an amazing service for you. All right. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.